Online classes can be stressful at times, so here are a few tips to help you get the best out of your course. So, general guidelines. First of all, review your syllabus. This is very, very important. You will be able to identify deadlines, due dates, expectations for the course. The next thing is to complete orientation activities. Week 1 is orientation, and there are a set of activities over there. These are to get you familiarized with the D2L environment. Use deadlines. It's very easy to get lost in an online course, and sometimes we end up very close to the due date with insufficient time. So it's good to give yourself personal deadlines, which could be a few days before the due date, at least a day in advance, because you have to understand we're working with technology and there can always be glitches, so you don't want to wait till the last moment. Avoid procrastination. And finally, learn all the different aspects of the D2L course site or the learning management system. This is very important, especially for this course, because you will be creating a course on D2L as a part of your assignment. Prioritizing. So use a planner or calendar. Can be on your phone, can be on your refrigerator, wherever you see it, and the one that keeps a track of all your activities. Organize your documents and files. Now, this does not necessarily have to be paper documents and files. It's also the documents that you have online, the ones that you type out and you submit. Organize them. Identify deadlines. Now, assignments are divided into smaller tasks, and each task has a different deadline. And in a module, there will be 2 or 3 assignments that will need to be submitted on different dates. So identify your deadlines and note them down very clearly. For yourself, you might want to set up a weekly plan, as in set aside a day or a time that works best for you. And finally, create a timeline. This could be in the form of a chart or any other visual organizer. The idea is for you to prioritize, because some assignments might come before others. So what comes first? What do you want to do next? It's your planning tool. Students are primarily responsible for their learning, especially in the online environment. It is very easy to get lost and then feel completely overwhelmed. Have a structured schedule and log in often. Now, your schedule might be that you log in at 7 p.m. every other day. So that's your structured schedule, and then you're going to maybe set aside an hour for this particular course. Having a specific time blocks it off in your calendar, and it helps you focus in. Check your email. I cannot stress this enough. Email is very, very, very important, and this is the UWM email. Please check your email every day and stay on schedule. If you start falling behind, it's very easy to keep falling behind, and it becomes very difficult to catch up at times. So stay on schedule. Some learning strategies. When you're reading your texts, if you're the person who likes to highlight, that might work for you. Some people like to read a paragraph or a page and then they summarize, make notes on that. Identify connections. I think this is very important, and we'll be doing a lot of this in our course as well, which is to identify connections between the content and what you are experiencing in your practical life. And that's when your learning will become meaningful and effective. Now, when you're doing your readings, note down any questions you have. This could be as simple as, this makes no sense to me. We're working together to learn from each other. So note questions, bring them up in your discussion postings. Discuss your ideas with others. It's a social learning community. Each of us bring something a special set of skills to this particular course. And the learning becomes meaningful when you share your experience and then you learn from others. So it's a back and forth. You can pose questions as well. And sometimes it's also easy to keep logging into D2L all the time. That's another end of the spectrum. So remember to give yourself a break. Time management. Since the online course is anytime, anywhere concept, you need to set aside that anytime. So block off a time, have days off, stay ahead in assignments, check discussions frequently, create a timeline, plan ahead. If you follow some of these tools, it'll help you stay on track and make the best of the course.